Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, KGFL Creations. This is another episode of Friday Sews. Today I want to show you the finished blouse, the blouse that I made for my daughter, Butterick 6688. I have it in my little baggie here. So if that is something that you want to see, stick around. So let's talk about this blouse, Butterick 6688. Let me take it out of my little baggie. Okay, let me put my glasses. Without my glasses, I am nobody. All right, Butterick 6688. Like I told you before, I think I did view B, which is the one with the flutter sleeve. That's the one that my daughter wanted me to make. It says that it's a Mrs. top, semi-fitted, and it has 4 sleeve variations. It has the sleeveless, but with the little flutter right here. It has the flutter sleeve here, and it has the 2 3/4 sleeves, one with the little ruffle at the edge, and the other one doesn't have the little ruffle. I'll get better pictures for you to see. I'll download it from the internet. I don't put pictures right there for you guys to see. This pattern calls for fabrics such as crepe de chine. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Crepe de chine, crepe or crepe. Ugh. Double georgette, challis, charmeuse, and it says that it's unsuitable for obvious diagonals. This pattern comes in sizes from 6 to 22. This packet here is the size 14 to 22, is the bigger size pattern pack. I cut the size, I traced the size 22. No, I traced the size 18 here for the top, and I graded down to a 22 for the hips for my daughter. Here is the top, the blouse. You see, so pretty. As usual, she has to buy something in blue. You can see it. I believe this fabric is still available at Joann's. That's where she bought it. And this is a 100% polyester. This sleeve right here, it's really flutter sleeve. It's the mother of all the flutter sleeves. It's really big. I don't know if you remember the Rhapsody, my dress, the Rhapsody dress that I did. It did have the flutter sleeves, but it wasn't as fluttery as this one here. This is really good. My daughter loved it. She liked the, when it goes around like this. So yeah, it came out pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see it. You can see something? Yes, the label. I remembered to put the label this time. Finally, I remembered to put the label on something. Yeah. So this came out pretty good. I am going, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this on. I am going to tell you guys what I have to do with this because there's something with the fit that I have to fix. I didn't like it. My daughter did not like it either. So I'm going to put it on. I'm going to pause the video, put this on so I can show it to you guys. All right? Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Okay, I guess you guys can see this shirt that I am wearing now that I made for my daughter. It came out really pretty. Really pretty. This shirt. I'm going to back up a little bit. I think it's going to get a little bit dark. Like we can see it all the way to the end. Right here. Yeah. The flutter sleeve is really fluttery. Really fluttery. The problem that I have with this shirt, I hope you guys can see it. The shoulder finishes right here. And look at where the seam is, right there. So when I was making this, as soon as I finished everything, I tried it on. My daughter was sleeping, so I was like, okay, let me try it on to see. And I put it on. I'm like, oh boy, this thing is way low here on me. She is a little bit small, not much, maybe by like maybe a half an inch or so, give or take. But yeah, so I asked her to try it on. Today she tried it on for me, and she agreed with me that this has to come up just this much, right there. So on both sides, you see, right there. So yeah, I am going to have to unpick this whole thing right here, this fraying fabric that's gonna fray all over me again, this section right here. Thank God I thought about trying this on. I was about to serge this whole thing right here, and I'm like, well, let me try it on and see what happens, you know, how it's looking. Thank God. Can you imagine if I had to undo all of the serging? Or just like, but yeah, so I'm going to undo this here. I'm going to bring this in at least, I think it's about 3/4 inches right here for her. So it will fit her better in the shoulder. Next time that I make a blouse for her, I think I'm going to do again, I'm going to use again the book from the book by Nancy Zeman. The book that I used on my shirt dress. The shirt dress came out really nice. It fits me really well up here because her book tells you to fit first. You have to fit your shoulder, the sizing for your shoulder, and she teaches you how to select the sizing for the shoulder. I think it goes by the upper bust measurement. So that's what I think I'm going to do next. I'm going to select something for my daughter, which fits her shoulder, and do all the changings to the pattern according to the book. I think that will come out much better than just doing the regular sizing on Butterick or Simplicity or whatever that is. So yeah, the shirt came out really, really nice. I did, this has the double yoke, you see here, right here. This is very similar to the Rhapsody blouse. There we go again to the Rhapsody blouse. The only difference is that here it's a little bit higher up here. The Rhapsody goes down a little bit. And this one, oops, I'm touching the microphone. This front here has a placket on the inside. So you sew the placket first. But I remember when I was doing this, I put down the placket and I was so scared of cutting it because it tells you sew the placket and cut all the way to the end. And I went to my daughter and I'm like, I'm afraid to cut this thing. What if I cut, and then go over that little bit of the sewing right here at the end? But it did not happen. Thank God it did not happen. So yeah, I was afraid of doing that. Yeah, but this has a placket. The Rhapsody does not have a placket. They use the bias binding all around. So that's a little bit different. And the Rhapsody tells you to first put them back together in the back here. You see it has the yoke in the back. So the Rhapsody tells you to do them, put them in the back, and then up here do the burrito while you're attaching this. I did it the other way around. First, I finished this portion right here. That's what I needed to finish right here. Make sure that this whole thing was right. And then I did the burrito to attach it to the back. I just, you know, inverted the way of doing it. Came out good, no problem. So that was good. So yeah, this will be another night, one night or two nights. One night undoing all of this, and then maybe another night or so sewing the sleeves again on this blouse. But other than that, it came out really, really good. You can see the swing of the flutter sleeves. I am going to take this off because I'm feeling a bit warm. This is 100% polyester and it's warm in here. I have the lights on. I am filming at night. First time filming at night, so I want to see how this video is going to look. I hope there's not a lot of shadows in the back going on or something. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So yes, I'm going to change out of this, go back to my t-shirt, and I'm going to share with you my plans for next week. A dress that I'm thinking of doing. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, now that we already talked about the blouse that I made from my daughter and the changes that I have to do, For this next week, this week and next week, whenever I can get to it, I want to see if I can make a dress. I found this dress here in my stash. This is Butterick 6722. It's a pretty dress. I'll put better pictures in somewhere here. Yeah, I have this. This is a pretty dress. Is a boat neck, and it's pretty flowy with the tiers. I just traced the pattern. It's a lot of paper because of all those tiers. It's a lot of paper. I just traced it. And I hope to make it with this fabric here. I purchased this fabric from Hobby Lobby, I would say about a year or a year and a half ago. And this is, I looked at the picture that I took at that time. I like to take pictures of the boat when I'm buying, if I remember to take the pictures. So the picture for this one, it says that it was 100% cotton, but it was linen-like. That's what it said. And it does look, at first I thought it was like a gauze of some type, but I'm not sure. It says that it was linen-like, but the way it is after I washed it, it is looking a bit on the gauzy side, I guess. I don't know. I wanted to cut it because the day that I traced the pattern for the blouse that I just made for my daughter, I traced also the pattern for this dress, and I wanted to cut it that same day. I did not cut it because I have to iron this. As you can see here, the edges right here, these edges. In order for me to put the pattern on top and check the grain, I need this edge here to be flat. So I can take my ruler, go to the grain line and check to see if my grain is straight or not. It's nothing like the picture in the pattern, but since I have this fabric I purchased a while back, I want to use it, so I want to make that dress. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think it's gonna be okay. Not a great, doesn't have any color or anything. I hope it comes okay on me. When I wear it, I'll put like a necklace or something to give a little bit of a color, because this is like a weird. It's not pink, it's not beige, it's not terracotta. It's, I don't know, it's a weird color. Yeah, so I'm going to use this one. This is a 44-inch wide. I think I have about 4 yards of this. I bought it because it was on sale. As usually, I like to buy things that are on sale. So I am going to make that dress with this fabric. So that's next week. I'm gonna start on this one. I went to Joann's yesterday to buy a new seam ripper, because my seam ripper, it dropped to the ground, and I was trying to unpick something on that blouse, and it kind of, was going, the edge wasn't as pointy as it's supposed to be. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I could go like this and I could feel it. It was giving me something right there. So I needed a new seam ripper. And the same thing happened with my little scissors. This little guy here. I like to use this guy, this little scissor right here. But also it dropped, so it hit down right here on the floor. So every time it kind of gets stuck right here. So I went there to buy another one. So I bought that. What else did I buy? Oh, yeah, I bought fabric. I wasn't supposed to buy any fabric because I have a lot of fabric, but I ended up buying this fabric right here. Look at this, so pretty. It was in the clearance section. I forgot to take a picture of the boat on this one. For what I can remember, this is, I think, lyocell something. I don't remember that well. I'll search it online and see if I can find the composition of this one. I want to see if I can make a t-shirt out of this. I don't think it's that see-through. It is so pretty. It's so soft and it's cool to the, I don't want to put it in my head because I have makeup. It is cool to the touch. So if I don't make a t-shirt, maybe I was thinking about making a pair of pajamas and do something like this, a sleeveless top for the pajamas and shorts, and because this is nice and cool, for nighttime. because it's been so hot lately. So it's going to be either t-shirt or pair of pajamas. And if it's a t-shirt, then I'm gonna have some left over because I bought 3 yards of this. So I will see what I am going to make with this. But pretty, pretty, pretty. So yeah, wasn't supposed to buy this. I want to thank you all for staying with me until the end of this video. If you can please give me a thumbs up on that little button below, a thumbs up. And also, if you can subscribe to my channel, it will help me out a lot. I hope you have a great weekend and a great week ahead. See you next time. Bye. This is me in the future. I am just getting a little video for you guys to see. Wanted to show you the shoulders. After I have fixed it, I took out about, I would say 3/4 of an inch. And I did lose the ease on the top of the sleeve, but that was okay. But as you can see, came out really nice. I think I'm gonna have another close-up. I was telling my husband that I wanted to get a little close-up for you guys to see the shoulder seams. I hope you can see it. At least on the pictures you can see it.